7.5 million rand. That's what they're racing for in the world sports betting gold rush. It's money, money, money.
It's huge. I mean, it's 7 times what we're running for in the Majorca.
It's incredibly exciting with so much at stake for the 16 runners and their connections.
I've got the 3 horses which I actually think are going to run monster races. I think Royal Aussie, Itsrainingwilliam and Triple Time. The only thing people looking at Royal Aussie, he ran 4th in the Guineas, you've got this ridiculous rating.
Yeah.
There's very little in it between my 3 horses. Don't look at the ratings. I think they're going to run quite close to each other. Yes, I'd probably give it to Royal Aussie as the choice because of his form into this race is better than the others. Yeah. But at home, there's not a lot between them. I think I've nailed the other 2, Itsrainingwilliam and Triple Time's well-being into this race. Not often do I say I think I've nailed something. I think I've got them in a race of this prize money. I think I've got them spot on. And I think in the next few days it'll be the same for Royal Aussie. He does pick up a little bug every now and again, but that was a while ago, and I'm now getting out of it. Like a few of my horses that have been disappointing on big days, he's starting to come right at the right time, and I think they're going to give a very, very good account of themselves.
King Regent takes his chances in the Gold Rush this year. It's a very exciting concept. It's built on that race, the Everest. We're yet to buy a horse and then qualify it, and if you didn't have the horse, you'd have to have the box, which was the starting stalls. You had to pay up front, 3 years up front, 400,000 for the box. And it became quite interesting. As the log came along, we had to try and find somebody that would partner with us, and thank goodness Eugene and Sandy Arundel came to the party. They had the box, we had the horse, which was King's Regent, and it's for Gisleberg and Martin Wickens. And they came to a deal, and so thank God we got a run in this race. We managed to pull draw 3. Martin was kind enough to go and go up and be the man to take the pressure, and we drew draw 3. His last run, he got left standing in the stalls. The horse played up next to him. He reared up and had to be reloaded, and then he was a little unsettled, and so we've been reschooling him. But he got left that day by 6 lengths, and he gave the winner 4 kilos. And quite interesting, the winner ran second to the stable companion in the Politician Stakes on Saturday without equal. So the form's been franked. He won his first 2 sprints very, very convincingly, and we had to try him over the mile. He gets the mile quite easily. I think he's definitely a huge, huge runner.
Winter Greetings had a really good preparation. Her form is perfect, 3 from 3. She has a little deep draw to contend with. I do think she's a filly that is on the up and should make her presence felt. Billy Spellbound's last run was eye-catching. He found trouble through most of the race down the straight, and when he got out, he took off late. He's got it all to do at the ratings, obviously, but he's had a good preparation, and I don't think he's going to disgrace himself. This year, Pambili has solid Joburg form. She took a little bit of time to find her feet here. She didn't take to the tracks immediately, but after her first prep run, she definitely has made good progress. I'm happy with all of them and glad to be a part of it. I've never been scared of winning these money races, and they have actually been good to me along the years, so let's hope it continues.
See It Again has settled down very nicely in the Cape. He's tightened up nicely from his prep run over the 1400 metres, which was quite a competitive race, and it was just a run to show him the track or to go around the left-handed turn. I'm very happy with his progress so far. He had a nice bit of work today, and he's looking magnificent. We're hoping for a big run. He's got a good draw, and just hope we have a nice clean race.
They're all very, very well, and I hate to drum on about it, but the draw is playing a huge part again. We're drawn 14 and 15. It's just not in our favour, but Lord William is very well. He's cracked a draw. He's done his bit in the 2 old races late in the season, last season, so he's very, very well. Dave the King ran fifth in the Cape Guineas. He's very, very well, but drawn wide. And Time for Orchids, there's always a bit of doubt about her staying in the mile, but that's not helped by the draw either. So, they're all very, very well, and we're hopeful.
He's doing very well back home. I took him out to Durbanville last week and did a bit of pace work from the 1400 metre mark, and I was quite happy the way he went. He won 3 in a row. His last run was just a little bit below himself, but we'll probably ride him in a different way on Saturday. I'll chat to Keegan about that. But he's a game horse. You can't really fault his form. And he's a horse that'll probably go on further. His mother won up to 2,400 metres. Now we've drawn 12, not a great draw, but hopefully the pace is on and they go along. And we've got the long run in Kenilworth. So, but he's in good shape, and we've got a ticket, we've got a slot, so we'll give it a go.
Seeking the One, he's a winner of the Ready to Run. Very happy with his progress. He has a decent draw. He's one of the higher rated horses in the race. So on that alone, you have to respect him. Champion Warrior, same, he's rated just short of 100. He's been doing well. He would have to step up against some of these horses to be competitive. But I must say, he looks outstanding and his work's been great.
It's a very exciting race, obviously with a big purse like that. Start with Max Otter. He's got drawn pole position. He's last couple of runs in open company have all been good runs. He's just been touched off, or he hasn't been too far off them. He was unlucky last time. He got squeezed out badly. So, he's got good open company form. I think it's an incredibly open race, other than perhaps Justin's horse at Royal Aussie that stands out, with his Guineas form. So I think it could be quite a rough race. It's a big field, obviously, and everybody's wanting to be a position, and you're all chasing a big purse. So I think there's going to be a little bit of luck involved in this race. But he's doing well enough, and he's the kind of horse that, as I say, it's hard to really assess proper chances in this race, but he's certainly not without a chance. Hammie's Hero, a little bit more tricky with him. I still think he's a sprinter, but we're going to take our chances anyway over the mile. I think it might be a bit far for him. Plus, we've drawn 16, so we've got everything against us in this race. He's been gelded and he's come back a much better horse. Great first run back after the gelding. But two factors, obviously the trip, and secondly the draw. So we're hopeful with him, but he's very well at the moment. He looks great, and we'll take our chances.
I think it's a tremendous concept, if it just brings a bit of oomph to the game, and it gives the owners a bit of excitement to be able to race for such a big stake, and I think it's very, very good.
Nice to have 7.5 bar in your pocket.
Very much so, but even better to have 3 runners in the race.
Thank you so much.
This is what we need in racing. We need these big purses, and compared to some of the other races, this is just, incredible for the industry.
It's brought a whole new dimension. Obviously people negotiating for gates and trying to find the right horse and hoping you've got the right horse. But at the end of the day, it's a massive stake that's involved, and for trainers and owners, grooms, jockeys, the like, it's fantastic to see, and it'll be a very interesting race.